Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Tessa Talks. And for those who have not joined us before, my name is Tessa, and I am really excited for my guest today. So today I am joined by Antonio Vargas, who is the manager of our technical sales team. Antonio, do you want to hop on and say hi and give a brief introduction?
Sure. Hi, Tessa. Nice to be talking to you. So my name is Antonio Vargas. I manage the technical sales team. I'm based in South Florida, but I manage the team worldwide. We're 8 people doing the technical sales for BitTitan. I've been with BitTitan for 6 years now, and it's been a very good ride so far.
I mean, I bet it has. I miss you. So I'm excited that you're here.
Thank you.
And
Likewise.
um, obviously, everybody at BitTitan knows the importance and the impact that the technical sales team has on any project that comes to BitTitan. So I think it'd be great for you to talk a little bit about your team in general and kind of the level of opportunity that the TSS team operates on, and also the main goals of your team
Sure.
as well.
Sure. Yeah, our team has a very important role, obviously. Being a SaaS company, we do have part of our business, which is non-touch business. So any person can go buy 5 licenses, use the tool, migrate, and move on. But when you start going into the dozens, hundreds, thousands of users, our team has a very important role at the pre-sales level, not just explaining how the tool is and how the tool can help and help positioning the tool in the migration project, but just passing along that experience. Migration projects and migrations by itself are very disruptive. When you go from Google to Microsoft, or when you go from, I don't know, Lotus Notes to Google or to Microsoft, when you do that transition, that by itself is already a disruptive process. So what our team brings into the table is the experience, and we explain what the tool can do. We explain how you can use the tool to the max, because the tool can be used in a lot of different ways to achieve different goals. So we kind of become trusted advisors for our main partners and help them be successful doing those professional services work.
Right. So I'm going to interrupt you for 1 second.
Sure.
So you mentioned, obviously, migration was as the tool. And I know we do get this question a lot. So being that migration is the tool, the TSS team, I know we get a lot of questions about professional services. And so I'm sure people are wondering if our TSS team actually helps with the professional services or if that's something separate.
No, we don't. And that's probably why partners love us so much, because we don't compete with them. They do the professional services. What we do is there's a very fine line between what we do and professional service. We advise them as much as we can to make them successful. We don't migrate. We don't migrate users. However, for our main partners, we do provide some type of advisory services where we help them be successful. No one has more experience in migrating than us, especially with migration widths, but not only with migration widths, because we've been doing migration projects, and I have a team with a lot of years of experience. Some of them were consultants before coming into the team, and some weren't, but grew this huge migration experience. So we have know-how that our partners really love. We don't do the services for them. We just help them.
Right. And I know, so a couple TessaTalks ago, I spoke with Brad, and we did talk about a little bit about customer support that BitTitan offers. So just in terms of customer support and the pre-sales engagement, in terms of being customer facing, so the TSS team helps with the pre-sales engagement, and then at what point does our customer support team kind of take over, or does our TSS team just kind of guide and help the partner or the customer throughout the entirety of the migration?
That's a great question, Tessa, and here's why. Because what we do is we take the customer until they buy, basically. And then after they buy, there's two things. There's one, that we call customer success that they can acquire. We have packages for customer success for SMB, for small medium businesses, but we also have for enterprise. And customer success would be a continuous advisory going into the beginning of the project, and that is not done by the TSS team, but we do the handover. And then you have customer support, with which we also interact, but customer support is reactive. It's for break fix. So we lead the partner to the time they buy, and then we either, if they choose to, have some advisory services from our customer success, we hand them over to them. And if they don't choose that and they just want our free support, which is great, for our main partners, obviously, we don't have the bandwidth to do this for all partners. But for our main partners, we are always there to try and advocate for them, for expedite a fix or whatever. So we do have a lot of activity post sales, although our main goal is to take them to the day they buy.
Yeah. Pre-sales versus post-sales. I know I
Exactly.
even me, I have that question sometimes, because when we go to events and someone comes up and has a question, I'm like, oh, I'm not quite sure. But I know I'm always asking you guys, and you guys are always really helpful. So I definitely greatly appreciate you guys.
We see that a lot because people say, well, again, Tessa, migration, disruptive, people are nervous. What if this fails? What if this? So it's impossible for us to just be boxed into this. Right. Okay, you bought, so bye. No, that's not what happens. Actually, that's why we then sell again to those partners, because we become trusted advisors for them. It's very common that a TSS receives an email saying, hey, I need a quote for 5,000 licenses. And we just pass it along to sales. It's because the person that sent the email is the person that interacts with us on the day by day, and even during the migration.
And you're able to just continue that relationship, whether they've already bought or not.
Exactly.
Well, is there anything else that our viewers should know about our TSS team in regards to teams that they interact with or don't interact with, or who you want them to interact with more?
Yes, I mean, I think it's important for our customers to know that it's through the TSS team mainly. Obviously, there are several ways, but through the TSS team mainly, they can voice their opinions. We do this customer-facing work, but we also do work internally with marketing, with products, with support. We have this. We're a very we're a team that works with probably all of the departments within the company. So for a customer, it's important for them to know that they can come to us and say, hey, why don't you guys do this extra thing with MigrationWiz? Because either a competitor is already doing, or because they really need someone to do it. So yeah, we have a very active role in shaping up how MigrationWiz will look like in the next year.
Right. I mean, and as far as our customers and our partners, we always have a TSS at one of our events. So if anyone ever comes to visit our booth, there's a good chance that they're talking to either you or someone else on your team.
Yes, correct.
But anyways, I am really glad that you stopped by to say hi today. And I'm hoping that, obviously in the future, when events come back, that I can have you and your team join me.
I can't wait. I think I'm going to prioritize myself to go first, then my team can go next.
That's the nice thing about being manager, right? You can hopefully do whatever you want.
Exactly.
Well, I appreciate you. And thank you again for talking to me today.
Thank you for having me.
So for all of our viewers, stay tuned again for future TessaTalks, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
Thank you.